Happy New Year! It's a new year and a new start. Hi everyone, this is Gleeza, made with Glee. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you an unboxing of a Victoria's Moon Paint by Numbers kit that they were so kind and generous to send to me for my honest review. And I'm going to be unboxing it right now because on the first day of the new year, I love to start new projects. Whether I finish them or not, that's a whole different story, but I love to start something new. Now you guys know I paint on my own, acrylics, watercolors, things like that. And I have done paint by number kits in the past, many years ago, like in the early 90s. And I haven't done one in quite a while, and I've seen that they're, quite different and I think a lot more better than what they used to be. So this is the kit that I got from Victoria's Moon. And as you can see, it comes with a palette, brushes. All of the paints are nice and neatly numbered. And here is the canvas that they sent. It's all rolled up with a little piece of tape. What I'm a little bit surprised about, there's absolutely no instructions included in here. Maybe it's in the canvas, I'm not sure, but I would have thought there'd be at least a piece of paper explaining the process or something. But so far all I've seen is the brushes and the paints and now the canvas. So perhaps it's inside, but we'll find out. So I go ahead and I open up the canvas and yeah, you're not going to be able to tell what this is going to be for a little while, but I can tell you that right off the bat, I see that there is the color chart on the side, and that's very helpful with these types of projects. And looking at it, it does look like lots of little numbers. Perhaps this is dependent on the size that I chose. It's not huge, but you can see it's actually very clearly marked, and perhaps you can tell there's an outline of a tree going on there. So yes, this is a garden type scene that I chose to try. I like to do landscape painting, so I thought this would be a fun one. Now, looking at the actual paint kits, let's go ahead and open that and I'll tell you my impressions. I like the fact that it's in this little like a foam palette that you can stick the little pots back into individually. I see I have all of the colors neatly numbered. They match up exactly to the corresponding sheet on the side. So far everything looks to be, completely in order the way I would expect it to be. I don't know the quality of the paints yet, we'll find out. And looking at the brushes, they have 3 brushes, different sizes, and they've also included like some sort of hanging kit here. I guess for when you're finished and you stretch it, you'll be able to, attach the hangers in the back and hang it up. Now, I don't have a frame to attach this to, so I'm going to be just, making use of different things I have around my house. And I'm going to probably go ahead and grab some poster board to attach my canvas to, just to help it lie flat, because as you can see, it's currently rolled up. So the paints are all nice, neatly numbered. Like I said, I can't tell the quality of what it is. I'm pretty sure these are acrylic paints, not, not watercolors and not oil paints. They definitely look like acrylic, the typical pots that you would find in most paint by number type kits. So again, I like that it's neatly marked, and I like the foam palette that it's attached to. You can pop the pots out individually or leave them on, and the whole thing and use it that way. Completely up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and look for a piece of foam core in my craft room, because I think I'm going to need to go ahead and attach this just to get it to, get that roll out of it. Now, looking at the canvas itself, I can tell you this is pretty good quality. I'm not sure if it's cotton. I think this is like perhaps linen or something. And it's definitely coated, perhaps with gesso. I'm not sure again what they use, but it's definitely coated, and the numbers are, like I said, very clearly printed. I can see each and every number, exactly like it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tack my canvas onto this poster board that I found in my craft room, just to help it to lie flat, and get rid of that curl that wants to stay there. So I've used some regular household tacks, of course. It goes a little bit through the foam core, so be careful if you're using something like that. If you have an actual canvas the same size, that would be a good thing to tack it onto itself, so that way you can make it portable and also again keep it flat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I've grabbed the tools that I've needed, a towel and a jar of water, and I'm just gonna go to town and start painting. I'm starting with the number 1. I thought about doing this a couple different ways, like myself, an artist, how I would approach this picture, what I would start painting first. But then I figured, let me try this as an absolute beginner. If I'm going by the numbers, just paint by the numbers. Why not start with the number 1 and go from there? So here I picked out the number 1. I pulled my paint, and I'm using like the medium-sized brush to go ahead and just dab it all in. And I'm gonna tell you that the paint is fairly thick, not too thick. It has a very good consistency, but if you a little touch of water on your brush does help it to flow a little bit smoother. However, don't thin this paint out too much, because then you'll see the numbers and the lines underneath your strokes. And of course, being this is a paint by number, when you're done, you don't want to see any numbers or any lines on here. You want this to look as natural as a painting as possible. So as you're doing this is not, you don't need to be exactly in the lines. Just try to have fun with this and have a loose hand. Just don't paint over the neighboring number if you can help it. And that's what you're going to see me do for the rest of this video. Now, while I'm painting, I'm just gonna go ahead and catch up with you guys. I know it's been a while since my last video. Christmas came and went, and of course I had family over and it was busy. I cooked a lot, I entertained for Christmas, and so I was very busy, and then I was tired, and then I just felt like I needed the remainder of the year just to gather myself and get ready for the new year. Of course, I like to make little plans for myself, what I'll be doing, and not just crafty life, but in all portions of my life. So there's a lot of planning and things like that. And of course, being a Guyanese, a West Indian, someone from the Caribbean, from South America, we have certain traditions, such as we have to make sure our house is spotless before the new year, things like that. So, I cleaned my house, I did all those things. So I've been quite busy just doing things. That's about it. And I just needed that time away from YouTube. Like, I went out with my husband, things like that, just living life. And you guys have to know that YouTube is not my major priority. This is something fun for me that I am sharing, things that I love, and I hope to inspire other people to, try, such as paint by numbers or diamond painting. Victoria's Moon has been so very kind to me to send me both a diamond painting kit and a paint by numbers, and you're gonna see me work on these things throughout the year, because this is therapy to me. Crafting, creating, painting, it helps me get through my days and my regular life. So I highly, highly encourage anyone and everyone to do something crafty, be it knitting, crochet, whatever it is. And these kits are so much fun, because you don't have to say, oh, Lisa, I don't have any talents, I can't draw, I can't do that, I can't paint. Oh, what do you mean? You can. Look at this. This is so easy. All I'm doing is I'm picking up paint and putting it down on its corresponding number on this sheet, and that's it. So very simple. And I'm gonna spend about an hour working on this, but you can pick a smaller size, and I'm sure you'll have an amazing masterpiece that you can say that you painted yourself, be it, yes, it's inspired by someone else and you were given detailed instructions how to do it, but it's just something fun to do and something you can put up on your wall and say, I did that. So definitely try crafting, guys. I mean, there's so much out there, so many different things, and you don't like one particular thing, try another. Or you could end up being like me, who loves doing everything, and you can do a little bit of it all. I mean, today I'm doing my paint by number, but I also have a cross stitch kit that I will be opening and starting later on. I have some knitting projects that I want to at least cast on, because that's how I plan my year. Of course, there's a couple little things that I still have to finish from last year that's carrying over, and that's always gonna happen. But it also, it helps. It goes with my interests, so it's like sometimes I feel like crocheting, I have a crochet project to work on. Sometimes I feel like knitting, I have a knitting to work on. Sometimes I want to paint, that whatever comes out of my brain, and I'll do that. And sometimes I just can't think, or I can't, I just need not to focus on those things. And these paint by numbers and diamond painting kits are so much fun. And such a good way to not think about the things you don't want to think about, or help you think about those things as you do something a little bit less intensive on your mind. I mean, all I'm doing here is looking at a number. I'm gonna look through the entire picture. Wherever I see that number, I'm gonna put it, and of course you're gonna miss it and you're gonna go back. And that's, the beauty of this. It's not something that you have to say, oh, I have to finish this all at once. No, you paint little sections of it. And of course, if I would recommend starting from the top and working your way down, and then I always start from the left and work my way towards the right, things that way, so that way my hand is not going over the paint as it's drying. So it's just easy, it's relaxing. I literally didn't even know where that hour today went. I just had fun just finding the numbers wherever I saw them, and getting the matching paint and painting them here and there. So this is what I did today, and I'm addicted to this stuff. I love painting myself, but this helped me in a way where I don't have to think about what I am doing. I'm just looking for a number and putting down a blotch of paint, and later on I'm gonna have something amazing to look at. So this was very relaxing and fun for me today. I am a little hungover, so yes, I didn't want to start painting my own painting just because I would have to think about that a lot. This, I didn't have to think about it. It was so easy just to go ahead and just add colors. And I'm gonna be making videos throughout the process showing you guys how I work on this and how I finish it. And you're getting an idea here of what it's going to look like. But as I work a little bit more on this, you'll definitely see. And I don't want to spoil it by showing you the actual picture. But I do think that Victoria's Moon should include some sort of written instructions and perhaps a picture of the item that you're the finished item, the finished picture of the item that you're working on, just so you can have a reference image to look at. So I like this kit. I think it needs a little bit of improvement to be absolutely perfect. Like I said, if they added some sort of instructions and maybe a picture, a colored picture, printed picture of your finished project of what it's supposed to look like, just so you can have a little reference. Hey, was that really number 1 or was that really number 2? Or did I make a mistake? Other than that, I think this is so much fun and relaxing. Now, I'm going to be leaving a link to Victoria's Moon's website so you can check out their other paint by number kits and also their diamond painting kits. And I'll also leave you guys a coupon code, so if you do decide you want to try one of these, you can get a couple bucks off. So thank you so much for watching. You'll be getting videos from me at least twice a week going forward this month. This is my birthday month, and it's just the beginning of the year, so we'll get caught up as soon as I get back into the swing of things, but after my birthday. So until then, guys, have a wonderful rest of 2020. It's just the beginning. Make it happen. Do something fun, do something creative, try something new. Life is hard, so wherever you can squeeze in some fun and some personal time for yourself, do it. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing, stitching, sewing, knitting, crochet, diamond painting, paint by numbers, pick something, do it, try it, have fun, and have a great 2020. And that's it, you guys. I hope you liked today's video, and I'll catch you in another one soon. Have a wonderful rest of the day, week, month, and year. Bye!